It's your girl Nakelia coming to do a brief update on my yummy extensions. As you know, I had my hair installed 2 weeks ago now. So I just wanted to show you what the hair looked like after you wet it. I've been wearing it wet all this week because I went on a cruise last week with my daughter. And I came back, I washed the hair, and just been wearing it pretty much in its natural state. So, as you see right here, on the left side, this is the hair right after you first wet it. This is how it looks. Natural wave. The waves are still pretty defined, just like they were in the previous videos when I first did the co-wash and showed you the hair. So, not too much texture pulled from it, although I have added color to it, which I talked about in the previous video as well, in addition to having the hair straightened. And I've been curling it throughout these past 2 weeks. And like I said, when you wet it, as you see, it didn't pull much texture at all, which is pretty good. And the hair over here is how it looked after it air dries. You know, as if it was on a hanger. I didn't brush through it. Well, I take that back. I brushed through it when I initially wet the hair while it was still dripping wet. And I just allowed for it to air dry, you know, just fluffing it a little bit. And as you see, this is how it dries. So, not too much texture pull. This is the hair in its natural state once it's dried. You can still see how defined the waves are. Not too much pull. Still have a slight curl to it, like it did in the very first video when I showed you the hair. Well, actually, probably my second or third video when I first wet the hair and did the co-wash process. And this is the hair behind. Again, this side is the hair that's wet. And this is the hair after it has dried. So far, no complaints. Again, this is my yummy extensions that I purchased. My 16-inch closure with my 16-inch bundle and 20-inch bundle. You could check previous videos that I've posted in regards to the hair from the time when I purchased it up to when I did the co-wash to the install a couple of weeks ago, just talking about the hair and just keeping you updated. This is their WavyElegance tight wave raw Cambodian that launched on March 9th. So I just wanted to do a brief update, like I said, on the hair. And this is how the hair would possibly look once, if you did decide to brush it out while it's still wet. I have gotten some shedding, but I notice I get more shedding on the left side than I do opposed to the right. Reason being, as I explained in the install video, when my stylist sewed the hair in, she taken the 20-inch from temple to temple, came around. Once the hair was tacked down here, she did cut it. So when she cut the weft, she's taking it back this way and sewing the hair down on this side. And when she did that, I noticed the left side is actually where the weft has been cut. So I'm pretty sure that's why I get more shedding on the left side opposed to my right. The right side is very minimal shedding. Little to minimal. I mean, minimal to no shedding, actually. The left side is shedding, but not to the point to where I'm complaining or anything like that. You know, it's not causing the weave to look thin or anything, but I do get a little bit more shedding on my left opposed to the right. I haven't had any matting issues. Just a few kinks here and there, you know, because you do need to keep the hair brushed out, but not like any major tangling or anything of that sort. So I do and would recommend the hair if you are considering it. It's definitely a good investment. Again, this is the hair wet and me brushing it out. You know, if you wanted to brush through it and like just fluff it out. And this is the side that's dry. If I was to brush it out, this is pretty much how the hair will look in its natural state, which is a nice blow dry look if you want to go for that look. I didn't mind. I've been wearing it like that pretty much all week after it dried. You know, I'll brush through it just to make sure it doesn't get tangled or anything. So again, no complaints. As you see, I have a few strands, maybe 2 or 3 strands from the left side from brushing through it. Nothing to complain about. A couple more strands, but nothing I would complain about. And again, on the right side, excuse me, the left side rather, which is the side that's wet, I have a few more strands. The hair is quite long, so it may look like more hair than what it actually is. But this is probably about 5, 6 strands, maybe 7. Like I said, I do get more shedding on the left side, being that the weft rather was cut. And this is the side where it's tacked down. So, any questions, comments, please do not hesitate to leave them below. Please subscribe to my channel, and again, I do not hesitate to comment if you have any questions, things of that nature. This is the yummy extensions that I purchased, the raw Cambodian WavyElegance tight wave.